this is our brand new set of lantern dies, and these are called Eastern Promise, and they've got a lovely sort of Eastern theme to them. But let me unpack. So your die set will come to you. Oh, there we are. There's 4 dies in the set. And each of the die sets, each of the lantern die sets, you will get your base die. This makes the segments for your lantern. And you get one in every single set, and that's because the more of these you have, the quicker it is to cut out lanterns. So it's always worth adding another set in when you can to make cutting out a lot easier, and I'll show you what I mean. So I've obviously got all of the lantern die sets from the past, and in each one I've got a segment base piece, and what it means is I can cut out 3 pieces at once, and if I'm using my A4 machine, I can actually cut out 6 pieces for my lantern all at once if I've got 6 bases. So if you have previously bought any of our lantern dies, don't think, well, I've got the base, I don't need it. Yes, you do. You need lots of them. So we put one in every single set that we do. So you've got your base. You've then got, and I'll bring in a little die cut to show you, different styles. So you've got this beautiful pattern here with some sort of mandala-esque pattern work on here. This is beautiful, delicate. I've cut this in some satin card, and you'll see on this one I've even placed some little gems on this segment here, so that I should have probably put a contrasting colour, but you can probably see those shining. So that's that beautiful, that's the first pattern that you get. It makes a beautiful filigree lantern, and I'll grab the one behind me in a minute and show you the one that I made earlier. Okay, you get the lovely cascade of fans, and I've got one here, and you can see how beautifully these cut and emboss in one pass. So you've got these lovely textured fans, and some florals as well in there, some blossom in there. Okay, so that's the second of the patterns. Makes really beautiful lanterns, that one. And then the third one is the cherry blossom, so this is the die. Let me see if I've got one. So here's one that I've cut out. Now I'll show you this one first in a moment, and show you how the layering stamps work. I'm going to show you 3 different ways of making and decorating your lanterns, as well as a couple of other bits and pieces, hopefully. But this, you can see how delicate that is. I will stamp onto that so I can add the detail, and this also embosses, so if you want to cut this in satin or foil or any of your other cards, you can. Those are the 3 new designs that come in the die set, and then you get the coordinating layering stamps that will layer onto your die cut. So if, like with this cherry blossom, I've cut this out of our lovely stamping card, I can stamp either colour or detail onto that using the stamps, and I will show you how to do that. It is quite simple to do. So within the set you get 6 stamps, and they will all do something slightly different. So you've got, with that lovely patterned when you've got the outline, and then you've also got the infill, so you can layer the colours up with this one. The same with the fans. You've got 2 separate stamps for the fans, so that you can add in more than one colour. And then with the blossom, you've got one that gives you a lot of colour, and one that gives you more of an outline, so you can choose whether you layer those up or whether you use them to just add your detail in. So if I show you, these are just very quick samples that I've been stamping out, so you can see that you can layer those fans up with 2 separate colours of ink, so you don't have to worry about colouring in and all of that. You can do that with your inks. And the same with the pattern. You can see it gives you the outline, which is, if you want to do some colouring in, use your pens. You can, of course, then colour segments of that one in. You've got the infill that fills in all the little pieces, and then you can layer that up so that you've got that 2-tone look of colour. And then I think on the back, yeah, I've got, so you can see here's one I did slightly missed a little bit, but you'll see it doesn't really matter. You've got the lovely detail, and then you can add in you can layer them up to add in more colour and more detail to the top with the blossom. And then that's the fans where I've stamped twice in the same colour, so you're getting more of a block.